You know, the budget appropriated to the National Assembly continues to generate comments across the country, but the figure is justified in some quarters. The spokesman of the Nigerian Senate, Yemi Adaramodu, has downplayed criticisms over wages earned by federal lawmakers. According to him, the National Assembly's budget is just a paltry 1% of the national budget. To Adaramodu, lawmakers are not earning what he terms humongous sums as salaries. For a fastidious population like ours, it's difficult to erase the impression. Majid, don't you think?
I don't agree with him. Why I don't agree with him is that it's even ridiculous for you to say that the budget of the National Assembly is a paltry 1% of the national budget. That statement, with all respect, is irresponsible. Why is it irresponsible? Because members of the National Assembly are not up to 1% of the Nigerian population.
Okay.
So if you say that,
if
you say that our budget is just paltry 1%, but your numbers is not up to 1% of the Nigerian population, that is number one. Number two, the members of the National Assembly are not, they are supposed to be the representative of the people, but they are not doing their job. Why do I say so? Things are so difficult in this country right now. I expected people who are responsible to be able to meet in an executive session and tell themselves that, look, things are difficult. We have to make sacrifices.
We can see it.
Yes, we can feel it. We know it. Our constituents are complaining. So let us, for now, forget all these our jumbo allowances. I have worked in the National Assembly before. I had the privilege of being special advisor to Right Honorable Dr. Swabara as the Senate President. So I know the system there. The money that the member of...
You follow CHOP? No.
No.
Okay.
And why are you working pro bono, man? No, tell us.
The money that they collect.
Don't leave our brother alone.
Let's go. Don't let us be distracted. Don't let us be distracted. The money they collect, or not in the salary. Yes, they will talk about, the salary, but the allowances they collect. There's allowances for house. There's housing allowance. There is wardrobe allowance.
Car.
There is newspaper allowance.
Vehicle.
They even put vehicles for themselves. After they collect sort of memo, because they would now say, we need vehicles for committee duty.
Yeah.
Give themselves a Land Cruiser or Prado or whatever. By the time you look at that, anybody that really sincerely wants to serve the people, because unlike executive, the president was elected, but these members of the National Assembly were the ones that were supposed to represent the people. They are near to the people. They know what the people are suffering. I expected that they will have sat down in an executive session where they take some decisions which they don't want to say, look, for now, let us forget all these our jumbo allowances and make this sacrifice. Let us forget about, yes, we need to do community work, but let's forget about this vehicle, buying this billionaire vehicle.
That's it.
Yeah. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They just believed that, there's no big deal what people are complaining. But you are going to look at the people you claim you are representing. I saw the convoy of the Senate president, and I saw that I don't know whether that's the only official car that he has, but he was driving a Mercedes Maybach, luxurious vehicle, S-Class, top of the range of Mercedes S-Class. In a country where people cannot feed, and then you people kept spending money, and when people complain, you will say, why are they complaining? Even our budget is just paltry 1% of that. That is nonsense.
Majid, he is not speaking for you. You have weigh in on the matter.
Yeah. I listened to the spokesperson of the Senate, who incidentally was my boss in Ekiti. He was chief of staff to the governor. I was deputy chief of staff. So I know him very well. He's a thoroughbred politician. And now it's like a 25-minute interview on a TV station last night, and it has gone viral. He explained that apart from the members of the National Assembly, the elected members, there are about 50,000 workers in the National Assembly, because which is a fact, and all the budgets are built into this same. But he was asked a critical question: how much do you earn in a month? He said, we should go and find out. And I've been able to find out. And I will tell you, Senator Shehu Sani, who was senator between 2015 and 2019 from Kaduna, came out then when the heat was much, just like this, and said he was earning 750,000 per month with a 13.5 million allowance. That was between 2015 and 2019. I don't know if that has increased now. And the allowance per month, the 13.5 million, you know, they hires the vice chancellor of a university who has put in, before you can become VC in the university, at least you must have put in about 20 years in the academics, because you must be a professor. I don't,
written articles and books.
Yes, no professor earns up to 750,000 in any federal or state university. In fact, the starting salary of a professor is about 350,000, 400,000, which is equivalent to what permanent secretaries earn. So, 750,000 for a senator, yes, they are doing a lot of work, but then they have, each senator has
about... Nothing, is the allowance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Collecting 13 million.
That's as at 2015 to 2019.
More than that.
And it is on record. I mean...
Gentlemen, we are talking money, so let us make some money.
Okay.
Let's go on a commercial break. Okay. We'll be back. But please stay with us. We'll come back to... All right, folks, welcome back. Let's go back there. The Nigerian Senate spokesman, Yemi Adaramodu, says what gets to the Nigerian Senate, the Red Chamber, is a paltry 1% of the national budget. Gentlemen, so for me, as a layman, I want to see, give me a composite this thing. Let me see the two budgets.
In December, House of Reps member representing from Edo State, one House of Reps member from Edo State, said the president made a provision for them, for each rep member, to provide rice for all their constituents. And
about
360 of them. The same thing for the Senate. I won't mention the figure here, but they know how much they collected. We know it, but we won't mention it. But then, what fascinates me is the fact that those who are saying we should change this country, the Labour Party, YPP, and other opposition members, they are also in the Senate. They are collecting these sums of money. We have not had PIM from them. Yes, and they've said, I mean, maybe there is a convention that when you get to that place, it's only Shehu Sani.
They say, Mayor, they say when they chop, you don't talk.
No, because you see the elites, they have the same interest. And when there is, that is why you will see that when somebody criticizes the National Assembly or officials of the National Assembly, the person will probably go on suspension.
On suspension.
You understand?
Senator Ningi.
Because everybody look at the interest, the common interest. And you see, part of the problem has to do with sustaining power. For example, the Senate President or the Speaker of the House of Representatives do not really have a choice. Even if he wants to convince his members to make sacrifices, he has no choice. Because if he doesn't allow them to take this money that they want, they will impeach him and put somebody else there. They will remove him and put someone else there.
So it's a delicate balance.
Because
it's a delicate balance.
You don't care. That's why I'm saying that you cannot sit down there and say you are representing us. You are representing yourself. The people in the National Assembly are representing themselves. They are not representing the Nigerian people. Because if they are representing Nigerian people, they know what the Nigerian people are suffering. They go to their constituents, they see the suffering in their life. Mayor, and they'll be able to make sacrifices.
Mayor, what I expect, honestly, what I expect is that our people from Labour who are there will say, no, this money is too much. In fact, out of the out of the X, Y, and Z amount they are paying me. I'm not going to collect my own. No, I've never had any of them.
They won't do that.
They are all collecting together.
They have a common interest.
That's
what I'm saying. They have a common interest. Somebody will not say that, okay, we don't have money. We know that we are entitled to have cars to be able to do work.
Gentlemen.
But let us not buy a car for now.
Gentlemen, let me drop this. You know, it's a digression. We'll go back on track. About 21 states in this country today don't have democratically elected local government officials.
You know why?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because the governors will not allow local governments to operate, because a lot of governors, not all the states, but most states, when they send the money because of this joint accounting, they hijack the money and just give the local government.
These 21 states,
so they don't want the local government to even operate.
The allocations to local governments still go there.
Because there are caretaker committees.
Oh.
Because the governors will appoint caretaker committees to do that.
Every 6
Part of the problem they have in Rivers, and they just went to court, the appeal court just said, no, they wouldn't do that. Okay. Because some people want to extend the limits of those who were there.
All right. Yemi, in 30 seconds, because time is tight, how do you take the matter home?
They should, the National Assembly members should sacrifice and at least say, for now, instead of collecting the Prado jeeps, which all of them now have, they should probably do Innocent Motors, or at least even say, in the next 2 years, we'll be using our private. Look at what is happening in Kenya. It's an eye-opener for all of us. The man has scrapped the funding for the office of the First Lady because of the protest that has erupted there. So I think we should also start that sacrifice from the executive and the legislature. They need to do that to show that, yes, you have our interest at heart.
All right. Mayor, how do you bury this?
My take is that Nigeria, we are living on borrowed times. We have problems. We don't have money. So members of the National Assembly and the executive should not live as if the way they were living before. Nigeria do not have money. Our economy is in dire straits. You must acknowledge that. And when you know that your economy is in dire straits, you know that Nigerians, everybody must make sacrifices for us to get out of this doldrum. And it must start from them. You cannot ask Nigerians to make sacrifices and then you are not. That is unacceptable.
It does not gel.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's look at our last but not least.